Hey YouTube, it's Fred here from Hillians Bricks with another video, and apologize if there's flickering because I'm filming on my GoPro in here. So today's video I'm going to be showing how we manage our Lego inventory on Bricklink. So we recently had a comment from L Digital asking to show us how we organize and optimize our drawers, so we do hope this kind of indirectly answers the question. So if this is the first time to our channel, please subscribe to this channel and make sure you hit the notification bell, and also please like this video as that helps with the YouTube algorithm. So what we're going to be showing today is at the end of the video we're going to be doing some parting out of a set, and we'll show you how we add stuff to this thing. But before we do that, it's important to know actually how we're actually got in terms of storage solutions. So we've got different things of storage solutions. So the first thing we have is, for example, these trays, which are from Hobbycraft. As you can see, it's got 18 different locations, and we've got 144 of them on this shelving unit here. So that means we've got 2,592 lots secured in these kind of trays, and it helps for all the smaller parts or ones we have smaller quantities of. So that's one of the storage solutions. So we got these from Hobbycraft, and I believe they were £4.50. So I'll put a link in the description below. Secondly, what we do have is we've got a few pick-up brick cups. I think we have about 7 or 8 where we put some of the larger quantities or stuff that we have, you know, bigger elements. We put them in there. But that's not many of them. And then we've got cardboard boxes for higher quantity stuff, and they're kind of like all around. They're just some, you know, cardboard boxes where I think predominantly we've got tile stuff where we have like hundreds and hundreds of stuff that wouldn't necessarily fit in some of the drawers. We put them into the bigger boxes in plastic bags. Another thing we have is large bags, and this is kind of like following on from where we started our Bricklink store. We started using poly bags, but then we have also a few big bags. I think we've got about 10 of these. It's either very large quantities or some big elements like wheels. You know, we've got this huge wheel here from the Ducati, for example. So stuff like this, which doesn't really fit into anything, we put in these, you know, bags, keep them in good condition, and we don't try to mix too many different elements in there. So we put those, usually this is under the desk, so we've got 2 boxes with bags like this. Then what I also have is a separate bag for all my minifigures. Let me actually pick out one. So these are different ones. So I had a video on here where I sorted them. So these are all my Lego City ones, and I've got a few different themes in there. So if I get an order, it tells me Lego City, then I can find the bag and the relevant. So every single minifigure that we have is individually wrapped and not assembled. It's only assembled if it's a used one, and we don't have many used anyway, so mostly are new. So our minifigures never come assembled. So that's how we sort our minifigures. Then you can see, probably, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a tower unit there at the back with drawers. That's where we use all our used bricks. So they're sorted by color, and there's a few bags in there. We don't really focus much on used, so we started off with used. We still got about 2,000. I still got some more to add, but it's not on my priority list. It's a big pain to add stuff from a used perspective, and you will see later when I show you my software that I use for adding new parts. It's a lot easier and more straightforward. So yeah, and then we also got 2 boxes under the desk. I'm not going to show you them, but they are for my instruction manual. So I've got 2 full heavy boxes of instruction manuals. I created a video recently on, you know, where I think it was a live stream where I was showing, you know, moving all my instructions and sorting them out. So if you want to see what sort of boxes they are available as well, and they're actually pretty good. I'm quite impressed with them. And then we also got a folder up there at the back where all our stickers are held. So we sort out our stickers, and we sell our stickers as well, and we make sure that they're kept in good condition. We've got these little folder thingies here, you know, transparent ones, so we can see which ones they are. And we also tend to put a number on each one of them so we can easily identify which set they belong to. And then finally, last but not least, is, let me just turn the camera around now, is obviously the wall of drawers. So it goes all the way up to 885. There's a few more on the floor, but they're not all used yet. We're up to around 680 at the moment. So let me turn the camera around yet. But one thing that we do need as well is these drawers, they came from Amazon, so I'm going to put an affiliate link for those drawers in case you're interested. They didn't come with dividers, but you can buy the dividers separately, and they're different sizes. I actually should have 3, but I've only got 2. But these are very useful because every drawer, I'm just going to show you an empty drawer here, for example. It's got 3 different areas where you can put a partition. So you can actually divide them into 4 if you want to, but I tend to divide them into 3 if I have smaller elements, or 2. So you can do half and half, or you can do 2/3. So it can really help you play with the size of each tray, which is very useful to have. So yeah, One thing I'm going to show you now is we've been working on parting out a set, which is this set here. I'm going to show you 70425 hidden site Newbury Haunted High School, I believe it's called. So I'll show you the back. This had lots of lots, so we're now at the final bag where we've got about 12 lots to add. So I'm going to show you now on Brickstock, which is the software we use, how we actually add this to our inventory. So stay tuned, I'm going to show that right now. So as you can see, I've got a program called Brickstock, and I've got these parts left over, right? So you'll see some of the elements are the same, and that's because those were identified as extra pieces, but you'll see I'll consolidate those in a minute as I go through it. So I tend to go by color. Now, from previous bags, I already had these parts, so what I do when I have the parts already, I use these like plastic, cups to keep them in there if I haven't reached the desired quantity yet, because I don't want to upload it and then remove it, because I tend to upload the stuff as I go along to remove this list, because this was a list with like more than 500 parts. And here's you got a prime example, like this is a demo version, but it works perfectly fine. So you just all you got to do is press the OK button. So I'm going to start with the black element here, which is 18677. So I should have 16 of these, so let me get counting. Alright, so that's 16. Now, what I'm going to do in the meantime is go my other screen here, which you won't be able to see, but I'm going to go to my Bricklink store and put in the part number, and it's because it's got a black, I'll be at the top of the list. And this says it's in my location ABY1. So I know AB, so A is the top thing, and ABY is number here. And it says number 1. So number 1, it should be in this location. So I open it up. I've got plenty of space still, so I just add these in there. But also what I need to do is here in this remarks section. So the remarks is something that's not visible to your buyers, but it's visible to you. So I'll put ABY in there 1. So when I get an order, once I've uploaded this, it will tell me ABY1 is where you can find this XYZ is where you can find this part. If you want to have any things that are visible to your buyers, you put it in the comment section if it's like a damaged part, but you don't tend to use it for use. So next one, for new, I mean. Well, I don't, but you could do. So we've only got 2 of these ones here, 27925. So this should go fairly quick. So yeah, at the moment, if you've seen the size of our store, we've got over 130,000 parts in the store. So I haven't got this part in my stock, right? So normally this sort of thing, because I've only got 2 of these, so very small, I would put them in a tray. But all my trays are completely full at the moment. As I sell, these things will disappear, and I'll create gaps to add more stuff. But what I do now is I use one of these trays from the drawers, because I still got quite a few drawer units. I'm at number 680, and it goes all the way to 885. Now some of the bigger drawers are already used, but I still got space. So I create a divider, and I will likely divide this up into 3 units, and then I put 0680, and I'll just put that in there as well. As you can see, 0680, and that's that one done. Now we've got some dark bluish grey. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there was 10 in this bag, and I already had 4 from previously, so that's 14, which you can see it matches the numbers. So remember, these are 2 sets of this set, so it automatically, you can add in the number of sets you have, and it calculates the number of quantity that you should have there to just double check that it's all there. So hold on, I forgot to put the right letter on. You'll see the next one we've got is the cheese slopes. There's 2 of them. So this is in a pick-a-brick cup. So interestingly, I've been storing these ones in a pick-a-brick cup down here. I'll show you. And I don't number my pick-a-brick cups, I might have to do it. But you see, I've got a pick-a-brick cup of quite a few of these already. Now all I do is just add these in there. Put this back into where it belongs. Put the pick-a-brick cup back, and all I do in here is add PAB cup So I know it's one of the pick a brick cups. I've only got 7, so I will kind of find out where it is. So if I had more, I might have to start numbering them. Now we're going to go to the cheese slopes. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as you can see, it's split out. That's because there are 2 lines created, one for the extra parts and one for the original. So I'm just going to adjust the quantity to 10, then right click, delete this line, and find out where it belongs. Then at the end I will show you how easy it is to actually upload it into to Bricklink. So this is a lot quicker process than doing directly in Bricklink. So this is BAE2. So BAE, which is up here. Number 2, still got space. I'm going to add that there. We're getting close to, so we need to make sure we also add it in here. BAE2. Now 32803. So we should have 8. Yes, we already had 4 previously, and we got another 4. So we're getting through this quite easily. As you can see, in total there's 118 items left that I needed to do. So dark orange. So this is in one of the things. I think this is quite a full one. 0062. One of these pieces is dropped. Okay. Plan on this happening. So we've got to see, it's quite a full tray. It'll still fit in. I just want to make sure that it goes under it quite easily, because otherwise it could start getting stuck when you start to get things out and things fall out. So I know that this is 0062. And make sure it fits under, and I put it back in its space. Now if I didn't have room left in there, I'd either upgrade it to a bigger tray, or I'll use 2 trays and I'll create a splitter in the other tray and I'll say it's in 2 locations. So sometimes I have some elements that are in 2 locations, and then I just add it in the 2 location numbers in my remarks. Now the next one again is, there should be 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll update the number here, and then we'll create this line here, delete it. You just need to find out where it's located. I think it's one of the that ends with G's. 3673. Oh, not that one. Put the wrong number in. 3673. Yeah, I told you it's CAG. Number 1. A fair few of these. And we'll put it back. So not too many things left to go. Then we've got the medium azure. So again, 2 of these if we haven't got them. 27925. So one thing we also do when to identify which drawers are empty when we get an order, for example, and it clears out, we tend to turn it around the box so we don't actually see the letters. So we know that's in, and because they're in alphabetical order, we can figure out which ones they are anyway. So we then know which places we can potentially add stuff to. When we got another set to part out, we know the empty locations, and we just concentrate on it that way. And the same we do for the drawers. We kind of put them in the wrong way around. So, because obviously people buy stuff and sometimes they buy out the whole lot, which creates a new space to then add new bricks in the future. So 32556. So if anyone's got any questions on how anything else related to Bricklink or Brickstock or whatever question you may have, feel free to leave it in the comment section. You know, we will try and answer it, or maybe address it in a new video in the future. So this is the sort of thing that we try to do. So this is ABL9. So right, ABL9. And you know, these trays, I found them very useful. They have a mixture of a bit of everything. ABL9, and we've got to have 36. So this is the last cup that we had before. So after this we've got, oh, I forgot to add in the white. So this is an interesting one. So let me just do this one. Because one thing I have noticed is that there's an element here coming up the next one after this. I haven't got it on my desk, which means I've already added it to the store, but I forgot to add in the location. So I need to kind of find out where I did it in a second. CAY10. Just add CAY10 in here. CAY10. Now this one already, I haven't got it on my desk. I've only got the two other ones, but I do know that I've already added this in earlier. I just forgot to add in the location. So all I need to do is find out where the location was for the previous stuff that I already had, and add it in as well, which is 0615. And I know I've got lots of these. I've got 542 of them. So now we'll go on to 3623. 3623. 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see? What have I done? White. So I know this will be at the end because I have them sorted by color. So this is CBC6, which I know is down here. I've only got 3 of these. Now we'll add these. So I'll show you shortly how we add the stuff into Bricklink. So it's fairly straightforward. So this software can also be used to manage your stock. I've not done that before, but I tend to use it always for adding new parts to my inventory. It's a lot easier this way. So have I got this? Oh, why did I put the wrong code in? What did I do here? 27925. Yellow. Have I got this already? I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another divider in here, because this is the last part we've got. So this tray is not going to be full because we're going to have an empty locator in the back. Again, 0680. I'm going to turn it the wrong way around and enter it into the drawer, so I know that this is an empty one. So I know that's, I can add stuff to that. So 0680 that was. So as you can see now, I've got my whole list here full of locations that I've put all my items in. Now I'm going to press Ctrl A, select all. Now I'm going to go to File, Export. I'm going to use the top one. So it's Upload, so it's not an update. It's Upload, which means I'm going to add stuff to my inventory. So when you do that, your Bricklink page will load. Actually, I'm not sure this is still sharing the screen. It is not, right? So let me make sure that we are sharing this bit now as well. I want to make sure that we have a window capture that does the let's have a look when I do this. Oh. Right. So we're in here now. So all I need to do is consolidate this, and I'm going to make sure that we update new pricing and new tier pricing, and also new remarks. So we want to overwrite any remarks. So if you, sometimes it means that you have to move location from, you know, one small locator to a bigger location. So you want to make sure you update the remarks as well, because, you know, you want to make sure the latest locator is set there. And all we got to do in here is that we go into this area and we do paste, Control V. Now we can verify the file, and what will happen is you will see the list of all the items we were trying to add, and you can see some of it's consolidated, which means you already had parts, and it's all gone in there now. And it says, look, you're adding 118 items, 12 unique lots, worth £7.14. And this, all you do is upload file, and then that's done. So we hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and we'll see you again soon with another video. Bye for now.